Welcome back for part two here. These guys are nice enough to stay with us. We're almost done, but we're going to talk a little bit more about the rest of the album. This is one of the best albums of the year, so it's worth hanging in there and listening. We're going to talk about Raise Your Heart, so I'll let you guys go ahead.
So Raise Your Heart was one of the last songs that we added to the album. We'd actually finished the album and then we wrote Raise Your Heart and we thought it belongs on this album. There's no point in saving it for the next one because it fits with the theme. Raise Your Heart is like that. I guess it's in a roundabout way about reincarnation. It's or somebody rescuing you from something. It's that no matter how dark or sad you get, that there'll be this safety net that will catch you.
Yeah.
And again, we had a lot of fun producing this one. It's really quite, I guess we tried to make it into more almost like an anthemic pop song, really, isn't it? It kind of goes on a bit of a journey. But it has that, I think it's probably one of the happiest songs we've written, really, even though it's about reincarnation.
I think it is too. I think it's got a kind of a joyful, triumphant kind of feeling about it. What happens, on our way out of here, and then the chorus starts, on our way out of here. What will it feel like to be on our way out of here? It's another question that we can't have an answer to. Infuriating.
But hoping.
But hoping that there will be somebody to, pluck us out of that situation. That it won't just be on our way out of here to nothing. Nothingness, blackness, emptiness. I hope it's not going to be that. I hope something's going to happen, which is going to take us to maybe even a greater place, a greater experience. But who knows?
That's what
it's all about.
It's a fascinating idea to sit and wonder about who will, like you said, will there be anyone there to shake your hand or pull your hand or pull you through? Some people talk about pets, seeing a pet, or your parents, or your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Who will it be? Who will be there? Or God or someone to rescue you? Exactly.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's going to be a mystery to everyone. What happens once that door closes? You're hoping, desperately hoping for another door that opens, and you're hoping it's going to be a good door. What a deep thing to try to sing and contemplate in a song.
I love your idea of pets. I would just be like surrounded by horses and ducks and guinea pigs and leopards, and that would be such an amazing thing, wouldn't it? That
I've heard that. Yeah, I mean, I've heard in some of these afterlife. You've probably seen them on TV and stuff like that, where people talk about the afterlife, and they go through some kind of they lose their heartbeat, and there's their dog or their cat or something. Follow me.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they? If they could be, I'm sure they would be there. And I remember this. Again, we don't know any of the answers. We just have loads and loads of questions. But I remember somebody saying to me once, souls travel in groups, and I thought, oh gosh, I hope that's so true. How amazing would that be, that you have a soul group? Again, don't know, but I would love that to be the truth, because maybe that's why when you meet people you instantly feel that connection, like you've known them forever. And that would apply to animals as well. And that would be, if I was hoping for something, I think that's what I would hope for.
Great idea. Great. Very good song too. And then no, did you want to say anything, Rick? I'm sorry.
Okay. Carry on.
All right. And then the big finale, The Flood. And I mentioned Peter Gabriel's closing song on his first solo album. No, you're not copying him or anything like that. But I get that feeling from this, that it's epic, it's big, and you're really trying to make a statement like he did. And go ahead.
Well, the flood. I think the flood is one of my favorite
Yeah, me
ones.
too.
It's like, oh, so when I was talking about seeing songs as films, um, the flood and translucent live in the same building. The woman in the flood lives next door to the man in translucent, and it's like us all living next door to each other, living our lives, but all having the same questions and all having these fears, and the human condition really. And but the flood is the woman feeling like, shit, what do we do to each other? What do we do to the planet? And just sat there almost surrendering and saying, bring it on, because not, bring on the flood, because we're doing this wrong. And just accepting that maybe it'll be okay at the end of it. And so the song is very kind of melancholy. Well, it is quite melancholy. Just going through like all these fears that we have and these observations of life, and how we can get it so wrong sometimes. And but
Maybe
then
it's the yearning for a new start. Maybe it's the yearning for the end of something and a new beginning to something new,
There you
almost even bigger and better than the world that we have now.
like a cleansing of it all.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And an acceptance of that that maybe there has to come an end to this for all of us, not individually, but
And that's life, isn't it? I guess.
and maybe there will be a new start, a new beginning, a new earth, a new life for all of us. And that's what we're trying to. It sounds kind of like a daunting thing. How could we dare write a song about something that's so impossible to imagine?
Again, we're not saying we get it right.
No.
These are just our
We're just trying to
thoughts.
paint pictures from our minds as to what this feeling may feel like, and trying to put it into music, and hope that it maybe resonates with some other minds and some other imaginations in the listeners' ears, and they think, yeah, I understand where that song's coming from. I understand what it's trying to say. But I agree, it's a big question to try and write a song about.
But it's a real journey. So there's the song element of the flood, and then it kind of goes off into the flood, which is like a musical flood. It is like song finishes, and then there's this outro, which is probably longer than the song itself. So it's not really an outro. It's just, and it just a journey that then takes you through the flood, which is the end of everything, the end of the world, the end of your life, and out the other side, where hopefully there is sunshine and birds. There is this.
There is. I mean, it's a joyful conclusion, isn't it? It's a traumatic part where it's the end of what you're comfortable with, what you know. It's the end of the present, and then it's this kind of going through this transition into something that turns out to be the most joyful, fantastic feeling and an emotional experience that you could ever imagine, and it comes into a peaceful conclusion. Gosh, I hope the song's right. I hope we've got it right. It would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, kind of like Supper's Ready and some of my favorites. The end, new beginning, the New Jerusalem. That's always been my favorite song. It always probably will be. But anyway, no, very good. A wonderful album, and highly recommended. And if you haven't heard it yet, please put this on and just sit back and ponder all these things that they've been talking about, because we all need to think about these things. Not every day, don't overwhelm yourself, but they've put it into not only poetry but song, and it's rare that a band can do that, and they've done it. They've really encapsulated it well. So excellent.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for getting it as well.
Yeah.
It's not Hotel California. It's a little similar, but no, it's Hotel Utopia. And just pick this thing up. You need to hear it. Let's just real quick, because I know you guys need some time to get going and all, but let's just talk about touring so far. The touring, you guys are on a bus getting ready to go to your next location. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and the audience is connecting with this album. I hope. I really hope.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 2 days into the tour so far, but yeah, we've had so many people coming up saying really love the new
Yeah.
material. And obviously the album is only out on the 7th of October now because it's been delayed, but we wanted this tour to be a bit of a preview to it anyway. So we have put quite a lot of the tracks in. I think we're playing 9 tracks off the album in the set, and I guess that could feel like a lot of unknown material to people, but they've really connected to it. It
They have.
feels like the new songs are getting even the stronger reaction than the old favorites almost, which is
Which is really gratifying, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
when you're putting
Yeah.
a set list together for a tour, you've got to get the balance right, haven't you? And people want to hear songs that they know and they're familiar with, and want to hear their favorite songs. But and I've known some people, you know, some bands, you know, who've gone too far on the side of trying to promote a new album, and people get irritable, you know, because they're not hearing songs that they know. But it's been great, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Like you
it's
say,
been really
people have been really embracing the new songs and saying those are the best songs of the set tonight, which makes me think, oh, thank goodness for that. You know, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And we're really enjoying bringing them to life as well.
Do you want to talk about some of the upcoming shows? Just alert everyone where you're heading next. And
yeah, where are we heading next? We're in Massam tomorrow, but this may be too late.
And then we're in Leeds.
I'm going to have to look.
We're going to look at Leeds.
Oh, sorry. No, that's right.
No, this is good.
On Saturday, we're in Morecambe
With
playing with Hawkwind.
Hawkfest.
We're invited to do their festival with them.
Which will be really good.
Oh,
we're in Wigan.
Wigan, yeah.
Oundle.
Near Peterborough.
I'm going to tell you in a second. I'm just loading the website. But our website is blackheartorchestra.com in case we get any of these wrong. How many dates have we got left?
16.
Okay, so there we go.
Do you want me to rattle through them?
Yeah, you can rattle through them.
Okay. Right, starting tomorrow is Massam Town Hall near York. Then Friday is Seven Arts in Leeds.
That's September 9th.
September 9th. September 15th is the Old Courts Theatre.
We've forgotten the Hawkfest. We've forgotten that. It's not on the website. Tut.
We're on the 10th. We're in Morecambe.
The Winter Gardens.
Winter Gardens in Morecambe, massive theatre with Hawkwind. September 15th, the Old Courts Theatre in Wigan. September 17th, Queen Victoria Hall in Oundle with the John Hackett Band. John being, of course, Steve's brother.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah. September 18th, we're at Lichfield at the Hub. September 22nd, we're in Sutton near London at the Sound Lounge. September 24th, we're in Winchester at the Railway Inn. 25th of September, the Hanger Farm Arts Centre in Southampton, right on the south coast. September 29th, we're in Cornwall in Penzance at the Acorn Arts Centre. October 1st, in Devon at Crediton Arts Centre. October 8th, we're at Ledbury at the Market Theatre. October 12th, we're at Chelmsford at a place called A Canteen. October 13th, we're at Hove, which is next door to Brighton on the south coast again, at the Brunswick. October 16th, the Grasshopper at Poole. October 20th, the Mill Arts Centre. And finally, October 23rd, the Greystone in Sheffield.
Well done.
That sounds like a longer tour than it? That sounds like a long tour.
Hey, make sure you say hi to Nick Fletcher. John's band. Yeah.
He's great.
I've interviewed him before. He's got a great album out too.
Yes, he has a new album, doesn't he? We definitely will.
Yep.
Say hi to him from me. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about, or anything I missed?
I don't think so. Just hopefully see you in the States sometime
soon.
soon.
See you over there.
Yeah, I and other people are working on things to hopefully get these guys over here because Lord knows we need them, and especially on the West Coast where it seems like Prague has died. But but
Really?
no, we're hoping to revive it. There are a lot of people here in the Seattle area that will want to see it happen again, and there is a well, I won't go into any of it yet, but once some of that hopefully happens soon, um, we'll have hopefully some announcements to make. But yeah, we definitely want to bring these two and a number of British artists over here because you guys, it all started there, really. Genesis, yes, all the
Yeah.
famous bands came from England. So, and these guys are carrying on that tradition. And they, again, one of the things they said in that last interview is they're not just Prague, and they aren't, but they do Prague really well. But yeah, they it's a huge vocabulary that they use.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
That's really kind.
Well, anything else you guys want to add? I know I kind of jumped over that again, but
No, just thanks for having us
Yeah,
again.
absolutely.
And Hotel Utopia is out on October 7th. Our website is theblackheartorchestra.com. You can find us everywhere: Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, you can pre-order it now, of
Twitter.
course,
Yeah.
on the website.
Yeah, we have vinyl pre-order as well, which will be out later because of the manufacturing delays and things, but everything is out there. And if you order from our own shop, which is via our website, you will get like a signed art card with some poetry on it as well. So it's like an extra little gift just from that store. So yeah, that's it really.
Yeah,
But thank
it.
you for supporting us again, and
Yeah, absolutely.
hopefully meet you in person.
Well, definitely. I hope so.
Right.
Thank you again, Chrissy and Rick, and thanks to the Blackheart Orchestra for taking time off of your busy schedule, and thanks for being here with the Progressive Rock Central. We'll definitely keep in contact and talk to you when the next one comes around. But keep the faith, and fantastic album. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks. We'll see you again.